GM has issued a stop sales order and halt delivery of the 2020 C8 Corvette. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Kevin, and on this channel we discuss all the automotive news and even do some random vlogging. So if that sounds like it's in your wheelhouse, make sure you drop a like on the video and consider hitting that subscribe button. Now let's dive into the C8 Corvette and what's going on, because I feel like the C8 has had a bit of a rough time getting off the ground. It's been delayed multiple times. I mean, let's be honest, the epidemic has pretty much destroyed everybody's debut time for the new 2020 models. And parts have been hard to come by. Delivery dates have been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And it's been a rough year. Now it seems like it's getting even rougher for the C8 Corvette because we have a new recall. GM is to the point where GM has even issued a stop sales order and halt of delivery. Now this problem is due to the electronic brake boost system sensor. Now unlike many other vehicles that have a hydraulic brake system, the C8 uses an all-electric brake system, which is a drive-by-wire setup. Now this being said, there is a sensor that could break communication between the brake boost system and causing failure to your power brakes. Now the good news is, if this happens, you're not going to lose your brakes completely, but it will require a much greater pedal force to stop. Much similar to which I assume if you were to lose power brakes in any other vehicle. Now the C8 Corvette is not the only vehicle affected by this problem. It also includes the 2020 and 2021 Buick Encore GX, the 2020 Cadillac CT4, CT5, XT4, and the 2021 Trailblazer. Now I hate to say it, but the news gets even worse. GM says that the parts needed to make these repairs are not available yet, nor do they know when they will be, which means if you ordered a C8 Corvette and have been waiting to take delivery of it, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. How long though is the big question, because nobody knows. GM doesn't even know when the parts will be available for the dealers to begin repairs. So the C8 continues to have issues. First, we've had leather quality control issues in the 3LT trims. We've had problems with the frunk and the release being faulty, causing the frunk to fly up and either damage that or the windshield. And now we have brake system issues. I mean, it's been a rough go for the C8 Corvette, but I know they're going to get things figured out. They're going to get the parts in and you'll be able to get the car fixed. But it's just really disheartening knowing that there are C8s being delivered to dealerships that they cannot sell or release to customers who've already put the orders in until these issues are fixed. But that being said, I think we've all come to learn that the first model year of any car is going to have its issues. It's going to have problems to work through. It's going to have recalls. It's just pretty much always been that way since I can remember. Never buy the first vehicle year. That's always been the rule of thumb I was taught. Wait for the second model year for them to work out all the bugs and then go buy the car. I know there's a lot of people who don't agree with that because you're real anxious. You want that new model. You want that new car. And I completely get it. I can see where you're coming from, and I'm not against it at all. But you got to expect problems like this with the first model year of pretty much anything. Now GM is going to be sending out mail notifications to owners of any vehicle affected by this recall, or you can go on their recall website and type in your VIN number and search for it that way. We're not sure how quickly they're going to update that site, but just be sure if any of the models in which I mentioned in this video you own, you might want to keep an eye out on your mailbox. Now it sucks having to deliver bad news like this, especially again when the C8 Corvette's already had its fair share of issues. But it's got to be said, brakes are important, guys. You don't want to be doing a high rate of speed and figure out, oops, I got no brakes left. So definitely get that addressed. Thanks for tuning into the video. I hope you enjoyed it, or at least found it informative. Drop a like on it if you did, and be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next upload.